There's a score to settle that Reece and JT are going to duke out in Bloodthrone board game PvP. Bloodthrone, the Tower of Sacrifice, is a tactical RPG reminiscent of D&D, XCOM, Final Fantasy Tactics, and Gloomhaven, with a ton of new twists that draw you into the world of Chael and the heroes that struggle to save it. We have the lead game designer, Reece Robbins of Frontline Gaming, here to school the voice of Play On, JT McDowell, in the fine art of 6v6, player versus player, Bloodthrone Skirmish mode.
Hey everybody, my name is Reece, and I am so excited to be here at Play On Tabletop playing my favorite game, totally non-biased opinion, Bloodthrone, with JT.
Hey everybody, JT here, and today I have the honor to play a new game. This system has got me so excited, I can barely sit still. Look at me, I'm wiggling.
All the heroes you see, and a whole host of monsters also come in that box. Bloodthrone, the Tower of Sacrifice. The game aids and dice we are using are prototypes, and will see a significant glow up in the shipped version of Bloodthrone. The amazing Bloodthrone models were brought to life by Creature Caster and sport amazing detail and poses. Seriously, some of the best sculpts in the business. Check out the link in the description below for information on how to get your hands on the Bloodthrone board game and the excellent models and lore within. Some game concepts to go over real quick. The action economy is pretty basic and will be familiar to RPG players. Each model gets 2 regular actions and a simple action. Free actions can also be taken, but not the same one twice in a single activation. Most regular actions can be taken twice, such as moving, charging, and attacking. Arc of action. Line of sight is important, as you need to see to cast a spell, shoot, or charge. Models can see 180 degrees in the direction they are facing. Your arc of action, where you can hit your foes, is the square directly in front of you and the squares flanking them. You cannot see behind you and gain advantage for attacking enemies from behind. Bloodthrone uses D8s in dice pools. If you see a hit or a critical on the dice, your hit roll is successful. If you see a skull, it's a critical failure, and you miss no matter what. There are other symbols on dice, like swords that are added together for damage, and swirls that can be converted to hits with advantage.
So we're going to be playing Skirmish mode, which is a PvP mode of the game that lets you take the heroes out of the box and play a head-to-head battle with your friends. It's super fun.
It is gonna be an absolute knockdown, malfunction at the junction, slobber knocker of a battle, I promise you.
So I'm playing the Adherence to Zenith, and we believe that you should not use Devothay, which is the core resource in the game.
So my faction today is the Iconoclast. Currency of what is effectively soul juice is important to us, and we're going to use it for whatever we need to prove that we have the better mythos.
The Adherence to Zenith emphasis on defense can be overcome by the fast and dangerous Iconoclasts.
All right, JT, so in Skirmish mode, we're going to be playing kind of like the basic mission. It's really straightforward. We call it Loot Raid. The objective is we're both trying to get these 3 chests. So whoever has more of the chests at the end of the game wins. Secure the objective within the chest. That doesn't mean it's over. Knock out the character that's got it, they drop it, it's game on. Once you've secured an objective, you can run off the table off your board edge. And in the instance at the end of the game that we have a tied number of objectives, it goes to models knocked out.
I'm grinning like an idiot because I love this system and I can't wait till you guys see what we're about to do here. This is me versus Reece.
It's gonna be a good time. So the way deployment works in the game, between 15 and 5, and then you go up 1.
Gotcha.
So we deploy in reverse initiative order. So the slowest character goes on the board first. It's a disadvantage. So my main man, Ajax, maximum kit, heavy shield. He's gonna deploy first.
Here we go. Ajax the Titanborn deploys right in the middle.
Next up is your heavy hitter, Kidra the Barbarian. So she hits harder than Ajax, but does not take a hit as hard as Ajax.
Tija the Oni Barbarian boldly fourth.
All right, next up is the Priest. The Priest has medium armor. He has a 2-handed weapon.
Brother Bolstan, gnome priest, always ready to help.
So next up is Carl Bjornsson. He's a wizard technically, but his magic is all about buffing, debuffing, summoning, and he's actually really good in combat.
I'm actually gonna start him right here.
Kjar Bornson, the rugged shaman.
All right, next up is the Ranger. I'm just gonna warn you, in playtesting, we called him the turret. He has an ability, a Ranger senses. It lets him see invisible.
That my sneaky rogue, he's gonna see me and shoot me.
The Ranger has the ability to move before the game starts.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put him here, and then we'll see how things go.
Grey Wolf the Ranger is cagey in the back.
Next up is the Dread Mage. Now she does crowd control, heal, she does long range damage, she can move people, she's really useful.
I'm gonna place her right next to, actually right behind, one square behind my Barbarian.
Titania, the Deathcaster, to support the Iconoclast middle.
Next up is the Inquisitor. This is gonna be the hardest guy for me to deal with.
Inquisitor Calth is the leader of the Iconoclasts and bolsters the middle.
He has medium armor, but he doesn't have a ton of hit points. He's also kind of hard to hit. He's like medium tanky.
Amara the Warlord and leader of the Adherents to Zenith.
She's a warlord. She specializes in giving commands to let my characters do things better or to inhibit your characters. She's really good. She's a little squishy, so I need to be careful. Next up, we have the absolute all-arounder, Jib Job. He does a little bit of everything.
Jib Job, the crowd favorite Goblin Alchemist, is a generalist extraordinaire and skulks in behind the church.
I love Jib Job.
Okay, next up is my Druid. You haven't seen this guy yet. This guy is a savage. He does AoE magic. It's all nature themed.
Mossbeard the Druid groups up with his leader, cleric, and fighter.
And then he can summon. My pet is different than yours. Mine is faster, longer range. Yours has more hit points, is more powerful in combat.
Yeah.
So Song of the Phoenix is my bard. We wanted the bard to be good because he's in RPGs is usually comically like all he does is hit on NPC characters. In Bloodthrone, the bard is pretty solid.
Song of the Phoenix, the bard, meets up with his team, inspiring his friends.
And then last, the rogue. The reason why he's always going first is he has a feat, blinding speed. He has light gear. This character is designed to go first.
You know what, I think I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, and I'm gonna drop the dashing one right behind this building and then maybe sneak through here.
Dalman the Dashing, the rogue, is the last to deploy and first to act, slipping in by the castle. The ranger scouts up a little bit and the lines are set.
So that's it, buddy.
Reece,
Good luck to
best
you.
of luck, sir.
Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, Reece, I get to go first because I'm the elf.
We are off.
Well, considering that your ranger has true sight, can see me if I turn invisible, I'm actually gonna delay the rogue.
And if you do, you burn one action to use your second action at the end of the lineup. And since the rogue is first, that means he'll go last and then first.
That way I can hopefully get into position later when you come forward.
Okay, next up is the bard. And I'm gonna go defensive first. So a simple action, I get to do one, and I still have my other two standard actions. Everyone around him gets +1 defense. And then I'm gonna be a little cautious and I'm gonna defend. Druid is up, so I'm gonna go ahead and summon the Forest Guardian.
His woodland pet lets him act in 2 places at once.
On to the Alchemist.
He's not a quick goblin, but he can go 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna throw a smoke bomb to make it a little harder for you.
So every square around that square blocks line of sight now. The Warlord. So the Warlord is gonna begin with her core ability, which is move with haste. She issues a command to someone, they get an extra action. The man himself, Ajax, is gonna take that extra action. And then she's gonna use a defensive buff on the pet. Next up is the Inquisitor.
We'll go 2, 3, 4 to here, and he's gonna defend. So that's gonna give him a little bit of more defense.
Next up is your Dread Mage.
I don't really need to move her up too far right now, so I'm just gonna cast Dread Armor.
So then there's no chance of failure.
Tatiana casts dread armor and clambers up onto the roof.
Next up is the turret. Aiming that way. So the smoke was a good idea because it's cutting off line of sight through this square. So I'm gonna shoot the Inquisitor. Fortunately, you have defended. He has a longbow, it's line of sight range.
So you just shoot the board.
So I'm gonna use my heavy draw skill.
My evasion is normally 4, but I did defend.
So you're at 6. My accuracy is 5, but I'm gonna focus with my simple action, so we're rolling straight dice. Oh, I got it. 11.
Oh, I'm down to 8 remaining. On the Inquisitor.
So now you have the Shaman.
The shaman summons his warbear and casts Beast Hide, giving it a barrier.
Next up is the Priest.
Brother Bolstad blesses Ajax with divine protection. This combo makes Ajax a super tank. For his next trick, he move casts Protection of Faith on himself and succeeds.
So now it's the Barbarian. Joe is a wrecking crew.
Ajax.
The man, the myth, the legend.
So he has an extra action, so I'm gonna be pretty aggressive with him.
Ajax barrels up into the smoke, moving twice and defending. He gets 3 actions from the move with haste order from the Warlord.
So now he is evasion 12, sir. All right, well that's it. We just made it through the first
no, that's
turn.
not it. There's a certain rogue
Oh,
that,
you delayed,
that
I
delayed.
forgot.
I get 1 action. I can actually step into the shadows. So I'm gonna go move and hide, step into the shadows. 4, 5, 6. Do you see what I'm doing? Coming for you, Mr. Turret. And that's the end of turn 1.
The lines are about to meet. Both players have bunched up a bit in the middle, but the Sea Elf Rogue looks to be on a mission to stop the sniper.
Ooh, the delay action was clutch.
The Rogue is first and charges at Grey Wolf. A cheeky dart before the final push misses, and the elf nimbly vaults up onto the building and attacks. 1 hit. Heroic offense will add damage to this vicious blow. Grey Wolf has defense weapons and manages to parry the blow a bit, but still takes 13 damage, nearly a one-shot kill.
Oh man, that really hurt. I am at 5 hit points.
Had the poison dart hit you?
I'd be dead. The bard is up. So my bard is gonna go ahead and sing the song of offense, I think, this time. Should I go back and deal with the stupid rogue? I'm gonna shout at you, bro. This is an offensive shout. If I hit you, I move you 2 squares.
Oh, very cool. My evasion is 6, but you're also attacking me in the back.
Ocean's Roar blasts the rogue, knocking him clean off the building with 6 damage. The fall adds 2 for a total of 8.
I didn't know that the bard could Fusro Daw me off the building. How freaking cool is that?
Druid activates. The summon always activates at the same time as the summoner. I'm gonna activate my Forest Guardian first.
The Druid is next and sends his Guardian around the outside on the flank.
Now the Druid himself, prepare thyself, sir. So I'm gonna move cast.
Insect Swarm on the Barbarian is a nasty move. He focuses, using his Bracers of Wizardry, and succeeds.
It's a curse, which means it lasts all game until removed. And this will do 1 red dice per turn when you activate and blind you.
For his final move, Call Lightning blasts the Barbarian and the Bear. He misses the Barbarian.
No!
He does strike the Bear.
He does have barrier though.
Forgot about the barrier. He takes no damage. That could have been better. Alchemist.
Jib job. First thing I'm gonna do is try to heal him. So he's gonna rejuvenate. So he's gonna heal 2 red. It happens automatically because I'm not moving. 2. So he heals 2. So he goes from 8 to 10. I now get the rejuvenated.
For 2 turns when he activates, you heal.
And then I'm gonna throw an alchemist bomb because it's a free action to throw it at Ajax.
And my whopping evasion 12.
Yeah, with my my accuracy of 4. Here we go. I miss. You're coming around this way, so I'm gonna go 1, 2.
So the Warlord, she's gonna do a command to try and stun Kijo. So luckily this affects will, which a lot of the warriors have really low will. That's a way you get around their really high defenses.
Hers is 3
That's way better than most of them.
because I took the upgrade to give her defensive stats better.
My metaphysics is only 3. So that's straight dice, but then I'm gonna go ahead and focus
Yeah.
to give me an extra red.
And that's a simple action that you can do anytime.
So I'm gonna do a command called halt, and I'm gonna try and take 1 action away from Kijo. Come on, baby! Oh, oh!
Oh, it went off.
So now she only has 1 action on her turn. That was 1 action. I'm just gonna go ahead and haste the Druid because he's right in front of me and no one else is close enough.
Yeah.
That's a free action. And now she's gonna move. Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Kalth gains 5 health from the Rejuvenate from Jib Job and moves up to strip the Insect Swarm from Kijo. Success! Now the Barbarian can see again.
And now the Dread Mage.
I'm going to instill fear on Ajax. I'm not gonna move, so my metaphysics is 6.
My will is 1, sir.
I hit, just. So he's now afeared, sir.
Fear means I can't come within this distance of the character that feared me.
Move casting of Drain Vitality fails, so no vampirism this round.
Grey Wolf is up, and he is not happy about almost getting 1 shot. I'm in your rear arc, so you can't dodge. And then I'm gonna use heavy draw to give myself +1 damage. My accuracy is 5, your evasion is pretty dang high.
My evasion is 6.
So I'm down 1, I'm gonna focus, so I'm rolling straight dice. Yes!
Oh no! So my armor is 0. Can you do 7 damage?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. 11. And down goes the rogue.
Danlin the Dashing is dead.
Woo, I got lucky. Shaman.
We're gonna move cast. And then I'm gonna cast Spirit Claws on the bear.
So now his claws are magical and they do extra damage.
I'm gonna Beast Hide onto Kijo, and that's gonna give her barrier.
So it lasts all game until she gets hit.
The bear is up.
Who's gonna rush right at him?
Well, my evasion is a whopping 1.
My accuracy is only 2 though, but I do have Spirit Claws.
So you have 2 claw attacks he dual wields.
It's a hit. It's a hit. So I hit you twice.
My armor is a whopping 0. I am gonna parry. I'm a Greenwood Dwarf, heritage ability. Once per game, I can remove any 2 dice from your pool.
Do I rip the bark to pieces? Oh, I might have. 17!
That was brutal, so I'm gonna roll my parry.
Yeah.
I'm down to 8 hit points.
Well, I think I know what your priest is doing.
The priest is right there. He shuffles over and focuses a healing touch to close some of the bear wounds. 8 healing on the druid.
Our Winds of Judgment is a line that heals allies and hurts enemies.
Heals the druid fully and zaps the bear for 6 damage. Oh, how the tables turn.
All right, Barbarian.
All right, Kijo, she's stunned. However, she has the potion of swift action. So that actually basically counters the effect of the stun. I think she can do this. I'm gonna go after your warlord. I'm next to the crate. It's a charge.
My evasion is 6, which is pretty good.
Accuracy 4.
And you do hit me.
So I'm gonna use heroic offense.
Good. Excellent.
Heroic offense gives me 2, so it's all of this.
I do have a shield, which I'll block, but we'll resolve that later.
All right, that's not too bad. 17 damage.
All right, so then I blocked 7, so you did 11. Oh, God, thank God. So you did 11 damage to me.
I'm gonna use Ani's Kiss, my racial, to try to do more damage to you. No.
All right, Ajax. It's time to party, baby.
Ajax thunders over, charging the Oni to save his leader.
I whiffed.
The rogue met his end, but the Oni and bear are into combat and tearing at the adherents. It is all up in the air.
What a great game. We have some amazing action already. He almost kills my ranger on the first turn, which would have been absolutely devastating.
It's a good, solid board position for me. So with any luck here, I'm gonna be able to move forward, secure a couple of objectives, fall back, and make Reece come to me.
It's time for the Bard.
Phoenix now kicks us off, booting across the bridge and shouting at the warbear. The ocean's roar needs bardic luck to succeed.
So Bards are just lucky. Every turn, I can use this. It lets me get an advantage after I roll.
I'm gonna try to stop that.
The Inquisitor steps in and uses his inquisitorial training to deny the shout.
So, denied, sir.
Simple action. I'm gonna strum a sad song on my lute.
The mournful song of defense will have to suffice.
So then everyone around him now gets +1 blue die on defense.
The druid is next. Duck and cover, a full defense action.
So that's annoying. His turn is over. So my evasion is normally 1. Full defense takes me to 5. Song of defense takes me to 6.
His pet is still free, and the forest spirit charges Calth the Inquisitor. A hit, 8 damage.
Now we're on Jib Job.
Jib Job has teleportation scroll, and I think I can sneak in behind Reece and possibly kill Grey Wolf, and then effectively completely control that corner of the board.
Oh, you have the teleport scroll? No!
I gotta kill Grey Wolf. I gotta get rid of him.
Jib Job is going to use his teleport scroll, and he teleports in behind Grey Wolf. He bombs him into oblivion. Revenge!
The goblin gets the Grey Wolf pelt.
And then you still have an action left.
I think let's move forward 4. Just move right up to beside the building. Real easy run on that treasure box. That's gonna put me at a big advantage.
Warlord Almara shouts at Ajax to get in there.
My Warlord is stuck in combat with Kijo, and that is horrible. I got a trick up my sleeve. She has a once per game ability called Alter Formation. She's gonna swap with the Bard. The Bard doesn't have a lot of damage, but he is really, really hard to hit, and I'm gonna be counting on that. She'll throw her javelin.
A javelin strikes the Dread Mage. 4 damage. Activating Calth, the last of Rejuvenation, heals 2. First action, Burning Judgment on the Forest Spirit, does 4 damage and lights it on fire. Second action is quaffing Potion of Natural Vigor,
He's now back up to 15.
Now your inquisitorial training resets, you can deny another power.
Now it's Dread Mage. So I'm gonna Glimpse of the Void first.
No, don't do it.
Tatiana activates and casts Glimpse of the Void. Another 4 damage off the Forest Spirit.
I'm down to 8. I assume you wanted me to go this way.
Next, Paralyze, a powerful spell that can stop Ajax in his tracks.
I'm 6 versus his will.
My will is 1.
No,
It fails, ending her turn.
it's 2 X's. That's brutal.
Yeah. Fail. A paralyze would have just taken a turn away from me. It's really bad.
That was big. That's pretty big. Start with a suggestion that somebody gave me. This really cool guy I know who created this game and cast Elephant's Agility.
The shaman goes and focuses on Elephant's agility to make Ajax vulnerable. Success!
Which halves my evasion. It's actually a curse. It lasts all game.
I'm gonna move cast 2, 3, 4.
Next is Gazelle's Stride on Calth, giving him extra movement.
You got it.
Got it. Yeah, the bear's just gonna wail. I mean, what else do you have to do?
The war bear chews on the druid. A flurry of tooth and claw drops him to 8 hit points.
All right. So then the priest, I'm going to do Winds of Judgment first.
Brother Boldstad sends his wings of judgment through the near combat, healing his friend to 15 and slapping the bear down to 12. Now a charge.
Oh yes, because you have reach.
Mace clocks the bear for 9, nearly killing the summoned beast.
The might of the barbarian here.
Kijo is in the thick of it and right at home.
Well, the thing is with Cleave, if you hit Ajax, you get a free attack on the bard.
Exactly. So that's what we're gonna do. I have an accuracy of 4.
So you're down 2 because the bard's, duck, baby, duck, don't get hit.
No! I miss.
So then with your second one, you might as well do Barbaric Blow, because it just gives you extra damage.
Hooah! Hit.
That means you also get to hit the bard. So Ajax is armor 3. He has the heaviest armor you can get, and I'm going to use my placard, which once per game gives me +1 armor, so I go up to armor 4. I'm going to block with my shield too, but you're still doing a lot of damage.
A couple zeros, 1 0. So block is the same as parry, right?
Yeah.
So 3 2s and 4 1s, so that's 10 damage. 3 2s and 4 1s. So what we're looking for, guys, is same symbols, cancel symbols.
I caught all the 2s.
All right, so you still take 4 damage, but I get to cleave. Your evasion is what?
10 right now. Oils up his abs, and the light reflects off of them.
I can't see! Oh! I hit, but I get 1 critical failure, and that stops my cleave.
Ajax, my turn. When he activates, he can heal himself for just 2 hit points. It's just residually healing. All right, so I'm just going to attack you.
Evasion on her is only 2.
Okay, well, my accuracy is only 3. I do hit.
Okay. Barrier's gone.
Next attack. He does hit. Because she has the feat two-hander, she gets 1 free parry. And I'm going to throw Titanic Might in there also, my once per game heritage ability. Well, 2 skulls, 4 2s, and 2 1s.
I cancel 2 2s and 2 1s.
Take 4 whole damage. And I blew my Titanic Might on that. That was exciting.
It was exciting.
We blew all of our cards. Turn 3 down, and wow, we were having a good time.
Phoenix the Bard can change the flow of this game right here.
Are you ready to rock? All right, I'm gonna try and shout the barbarian. I do.
Stopping the shout makes sense. So inquisitorial training. Yep.
The shout is canceled again by the Inquisitor.
And this is why the Inquisitor is so good. I'm gonna do Song of Defense. Give everybody around me +1 blue die on defense.
The Druid goes next and has limited options as he has been parrying.
How many hit points does your stupid bear have?
3.
Activate him before the Druid, and he's gonna come save boss.
He brings his forest spirit in to save its master. The antlers rend the bear and destroy it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, picked him up.
Pet on pet violence. Finally, my Druid is freed up and he's hasted. Warlord gave him an extra action.
The hastened Druid is free now to move and cast without the bear gnawing on him. The Inquisitor will feel the wrath of Call Lightning.
Come on. So that's a whiff, but
But Tatian is caught in the blast and takes 5 damage. For his hastened action, Mossbeard will curse Kijo with an infestation of maggots. It works. Enfeebled. Ew.
so she has 0 power, and she takes 1 red die every turn she activates.
We're gonna start with Sneaky Pete, Mr. Jib Job.
Jibjob is still running around and hurls a long bomb from downtown to blast the Warlord. A rear hit is undodgeable.
5!
Yes! Yes, I have 1 hit point.
Next, a fire flask nails her.
Dude, so my accuracy of 4 versus fortitude of 3.
So if you hit, I'm just dead.
Here we go. Boom shakalaka! That's 2 hits.
Almara burns, and the leader of the adherents to Zenith is down. Nasty goblin.
But also, you denied me her activation.
I did.
So now
Go right to Calth. So I'm gonna Jabberwock Dander into the Druid.
Calth next flings Jabberwock Dander at the Druid, a powerful move that takes him down 4 hit points and makes the Druid confused. He then moves in.
That takes us over to Tatian, the Dread Mage.
Tatian uses the Denial Scroll, but fails to strip the maggots from the Barbarian. Next, a move cast Drain Vitality on the Druid. She sucks 3 life and feeds, gaining 4 hit points.
Now it's Shaman time.
Shaman Carr charges the Druid, swinging wildly.
So that is my accuracy of 3.
I'm evasion 2 right now because of the Bard song.
Nope, I miss. He dual wields. So the second one hit with a crit. I'm gonna use Spirit Offense to add an extra red dice. 8, 9,
You got him.
10.
No! I should have dodged.
The Forest Spirit is next and is torn apart by Carr in a flurry of claws. So much damage. A dominant display of natural law.
Oh, that is starting to look a little rough here, baby.
Brother Bolstad uses his Boots of Swiftness to lay down the Wings of Judgment.
All right, little priest. Come on, brother.
This line hits Carr, misses the Inquisitor, and hits Tatian. No major damage here, but
Now I'm going to use Obsessive to cast it again. Gnomes once per game can do the same power twice.
now Carr is down to 18, the Inquisitor down to 12, and Tatian to 6.
All right, good job, little man.
I'm enfeebled.
Yes.
Kijo's enfeebled. Yeah, so I'm gonna start by attacking into Ajax.
The Oni regenerates and attacks Ajax, but feebly due to the maggots. A miss. Now the second action is a hit. Ajax takes 4. 6 damage to the Bard. That Barbarian is effective. Ajax heals up 2 for untiring.
I'm about to lose this game, so it's time to get real. So I'm going to use Shielded Advance. And what the first thing that does is take Hobbled off me. So I'm going to go ahead and take the free strike.
He leaves combat and the Barbarian swings. 4 more damage. Next, he charges the Shaman in the rear. A hit does a solid 11 damage.
I'm down to 7. That's the end of turn 4.
Oh, baby. Not feeling so confident right now. JT's all over me like white on rice.
We are having so much fun playing this game. I can't wait till you guys get it in your hands.
So it's time to throw a Hail Mary. Jibjob is in position to win the game, so I gotta figure something out. So first thing we're gonna do, the Bard is going to use his Heritage ability to heal himself.
Phoenix heals with Creator's Touch
He heals himself for 4.
and then uses his Song of Evasion.
Everybody, the 5 Ds, dip, dodge, dive, and dodge. So that was a simple action. The first one was a free action, so I still have 2 standard actions.
Now he runs. Free strike from the Barbarian misses, and he is free to shout without interference. The attempt to shout fails. Not a great start.
Oh no!
All right, Alchemist.
Jibjob.
Jibjob the Alchemist opens the objective and pilfers the contents.
You secure it with your second action.
He still has a free action, Alchemist's Bomb, and he blasts Ajax for 4.
You killed all the characters in between, so you have all these characters before I get to do anything.
The Inquisitor moves behind Ajax and strips the curse from the Barbarian. No more maggots.
Now it's over to the Mage of Dread. Oh my.
The Dread Mage heals herself up to 12, and then Drain Vitality targets the fighter. 2 damage, and heals the Shaman up to 10.
Shaman.
I'm gonna start with casting Spear Claws on himself.
The Shaman move casts Spirit Claws and charges the ailing Ajax. The claws strike home.
God, you have not missed.
Rip and tear, 6 damage, 13 left.
All right, Priesty boy.
The Priest now. This is it. He move casts and heals Ajax for 7, and then goes for Wings of Judgment, but is denied by the Inquisitor. Rough.
Denies the action.
Kijo heals 1 from her regeneration ring, turns and brains the Priest. The Testubo knocks 6 off the Priest and 4 off the Bard. Hot dice.
Dude, she's been on fire. Here comes. Ajax is gonna smack Carr Bjornsson.
Go, baby.
Ajax attacks Carr, needing his accuracy to strike home. He stabs him twice and would kill him, but for the tenacious ability.
I would knock you out because you're a mountain dwarf, you're really tough.
This leaves him standing with 1 hit point.
You're stunned and you have 1 HP left. Last turn, baby.
The Iconoclasts seem to be in control, but Reece has moves left and objectives to grab. He is not out of this yet.
I just have to hope luck turns for me on the last turn. I'll do Song of Defense first.
Yep.
Phoenix goes and shouts at the Barbarian, stripping 6 damage and shoving her back. The brave bard charges in to bonk with his instrument as the dagger was used to parry. Nope, just nope.
Okay, let's have some fun, shall we? Jib Job is, he can just get the heck out of the way at this point.
Jib Job scoots out and tosses a flashbang at Ajax to set him up for the kill. A dud now for a bigger boom. Another 4 damage to the fighter.
Mighty Inquisitor Calth. I'm gonna Jabberwock Dander into the priest.
A miss. A rebuke strips the blessing from Ajax.
So Ajax, no longer bonus evasion.
The Dread Mage uses a glimpse of the void to lure Ajax back to Pound Town.
So if I can hit you, I'll push you.
The spell fails. Drain Vitality focuses the Bard, but
Oh, wait. This spell, I've been sitting on it all game. The priest is using his denial scroll.
Just huge, because the Bard could die.
Oh,
He got it! He got it! That is clutch!
the Savior. Nay, Vampire, your evil is denied.
Shaman's turn,
Shaman, he only gets 1 action.
because he was stunned.
Kjar Bjornsson uses his gauntlets of might and claws at Ajax, ripping into the big fighter. Even through his heavy armor, 5 damage.
Okay, Ajax, just hang in there, buddy.
All right, Priesty McPriesterson.
It comes to this. The priest can tie the game if he is smart.
Last action, baby. So he's gonna move cast Winds of Judgment.
Wings of Judgment fails.
Ooh, that was key.
Why dice? Because it would have killed him.
Now he needs to open this crate.
I have to open this to have any chance of getting back in the game. He did it. Thank you.
Success! But the danger is not over.
I don't count as securing it.
Oh boy, the priest opened the box. I'm so happy. The priest can't pick up the treasure.
What idiot wrote these rules?
The Barbarian ignores the Bard and goes in to steal the treasure from the priest.
Pick it up with Kijo. That puts 2 in my pocket.
Only Ajax left to find a path to victory.
I will kill the stupid dwarf,
Carr is hit by the first swing and dies.
and then I'll open the chest.
Because you'll count as controlling that because you have more guys next to it.
And I failed.
Oh no!
A focused opening of the central crate fails and explodes in his face. He nearly dies in the attempt, and with that, the game is over. Victory to JT and the Iconoclasts.
All right, awesome. Ajax failed, set off the trap, it blew up in his face, and that's the game, folks.
Yep, that's it. I got it. My goodness gracious, I had some incredible dice luck, and I made some right plays and capitalized on a few minor errors. Reece is a fantastic opponent, and I really enjoyed playing Bloodthrone.
I ended up with no chests. I lost 4 heroes. That's a good old-fashioned butt whooping. But we still had a great time. I'm glad we got to show off the game and hope you enjoyed watching it.
So next time we see you in the shattered realms of Sheol, play on.
A knockdown, beat 'em up smash fest here, folks. Fast, intricate, furious fun. Well played, JT and Reece. The dice decided against you, my friend, but you played your heart out and gave yourself chance after chance of stealing victory from the jaws of defeat. Next time. Thank you for watching. We are so proud to bring you this cutting-edge board game that hits button after button for us tabletop gamers. Bloodthrone, the Tower of Sacrifice, is a winner, folks. Get involved as soon as you can. You'll be seeing this game all over, including tournaments like the Las Vegas Open. Care and attention paid by the creators of this labor of love shows in every inch. We can't recommend this game enough. Thanks again to Reece and Frontline Gaming, and until we see you next time, play on.